Hello, Washington Commanders fan. Today's topic is hot and could directly impact our team's ambitions for the next NFL season. If you believe the Commanders can make history in 2025, stay with me until the end of this video, because I'll detail a potential behind-the-scenes move that could further elevate the defense and place the team among the league's top favorites. Before we continue, go ahead and subscribe to the channel, activate notifications, and comment on what you think of this possible negotiation. Together, we'll strengthen this community of passionate fans. When Jayden Daniels was selected as the second overall pick in the 2024 draft, few expected the Washington Commanders to be competing at such a high level so quickly. But last season showed that the planning was spot on. And even with all the surprises, the management wasn't content with just good performance. The offseason was marked by aggressive decisions, structuring the team around Daniels and betting on an even more solid future. It's hard not to get excited about the direction the team is taking. Starting with the arrival of Deebo Samuel, which came even before free agency, it was clear that the goal was to improve all sectors. Then, management quickly moved to bring in Laramie Tunsil, one of the most respected tackles, to reinforce the protection of our quarterback. The signings extended to free agency, with key returns and strategic reinforcements. And to top it off, we took advantage of the draft to bring in a new crop of promising young players ready to compete for spots on the main roster. As a fan, it's exciting to see the team so active and thinking about both the present and future at the same time. But now, with the roster taking shape, a potential masterstroke might be on the horizon, signing linebacker Key Walker, currently with the Green Bay Packers. The suggestion came from analyst Anthony Palacios of Last Word on Sports and quickly gained traction among experts. To understand why this idea makes so much sense, just remember we lost Dante Fowler Jr., our sacks leader, to the Dallas Cowboys in the last free agency. Bobby Wagner remains a key figure in the defense's center, but bringing in Walker would add not only immediate strength, but also long-term replacement capability. Walker would be the ideal partner to form a strong duo alongside Bobby Wagner and Frankie Louvu. Furthermore, as the Packers didn't activate the fifth-year option on Walker's rookie contract, there's already a sense of a possible farewell in Green Bay. This means a trade is seen as possible and could happen before the player becomes a free agent. For Washington, it would be an opportunity to secure a proven talent without significant future costs. This demonstrates how management is ready to act quickly and get ahead of the market. It's important to note that with all this year's moves, the Commanders are going all in to compete in the upcoming seasons. Every intelligently considered reinforcement could be the missing piece to boost our playoff chances, especially in an increasingly balanced NFC. Bringing in someone like Key Walker could effectively seal the defensive gaps and send a clear message. Washington wants the title more than ever. Now, I'm bringing you news that impacts not only our team's future on the field, but also off it. If you've been closely following this incredible rebuild, you know that beyond the recent victories and all the sports evolution, there's a significant movement happening behind the scenes, and that's what we'll discuss in this video. Make sure to subscribe to the channel, activate the bell, and leave a comment. In your opinion, what do the Commanders need to become a reference in structure within the NFL? Since Josh Harris took over as majority owner in 2023, the Commanders have undergone a profound transformation. The arrival of Adam Peters as general manager and Dan Quinn as head coach was not just strategic, it was the key piece for a historic turnaround. We went from just 4 wins to no less than 12 last season, even reaching the long-dreamed NFC Finals. Anyone who experienced the last few years knows how distant that seemed. I'm moved to see how the atmosphere has changed and how the team has gained respect throughout the league. But it's not just the sports performance that's in the spotlight in this new era. An authentic cultural reform has taken over DC1, and now it's time to look at the franchise's physical structure. Despite on-field performance, the training center in Ashburn was still lagging behind many organizations in structure, according to the NFL Players' Annual Report. Many fans might not know, but details like the locker room, weight room, and even the training area directly influence athletes' routines and the recruitment of new talents. Adam Peters, in an interview with the Pat McAfee Show, highlighted a crucial point. The renovations in Ashburn have already begun. According to Peters, one of the first things Harris did upon arrival was reject low standards and demand serious improvements in the locker room and the entire player experience. The training center is already undergoing changes, including the removal of the synthetic field, something directly recommended by Peters himself, and the construction of a brand new locker room that will boost morale and place the Commanders' environment among the best in the league. If you think all this is just talk, don't be mistaken. Josh Harris carries a track record of success as an executive with the Philadelphia 76ers and the New Jersey Devils, proving he knows what he's doing and understands the subject. More than that, he's a longtime fan, born in Maryland and passionate about the team since childhood. Having someone like that at the helm makes all the difference because he feels what we live through and is committed to doing things differently than what was seen in the previous administration. Another highlight of this new administration is that changes are happening alongside achievements on the field. Besides the big victories last season, Harris pursued bringing the 2027 NFL Draft to Washington, a political and sports achievement, and secured an agreement for the construction of a new stadium, slated for completion by 2030, pending city council approval. This shows a commitment to legacy and a world-class structure for the franchise's future. I can't help but comment on how this planning inspires the fans to start dreaming big again. Where once there was skepticism, now there's visible respect wherever we go. The atmosphere is one of renewal and hope, but without losing sight of reality. Peters summed it up well. He did what he said, and indeed he does. The facility renovations, competitive roster, and long-term vision represent the complete package for those wanting to see the Commanders return to the top of the league. Now, I'm bringing you an exclusive analysis on one of the most important topics of our season. Is Jayden Daniels, our sensational quarterback, truly prepared to avoid the infamous second-year slump? Stay with me until the end of this video to understand everything that's being done behind the scenes, and how this next season could be decisive, not only for Daniels, but for the franchise's future. Make sure to like, subscribe to the channel, and comment. Do you think Daniels will continue to improve, or do you fear a fluctuation? Jayden Daniels surprised the NFL world last season. He arrived as a rookie with many questions surrounding his potential, but quickly took the lead of our offense, taking the Commanders to the NFC Finals. This would be incredible for any player, but it's even more impressive considering the context of our team and the pressure of playing in one of the league's toughest divisions. As a fan, I was thrilled with every play and believed we were witnessing the beginning of a triumphant era. With only 1 year in his career, Daniels is already seen by many analysts as one of the top 10 active quarterbacks. The recognition is vast, but NFL history shows that maintaining this level requires discipline and adaptation. Many famous names have faced ups and downs after an excellent first year. Players like Dak Prescott and Saquon Barkley, direct competitors in the NFC East, faced this well-known second-year regression. This happened because when you become a standout, opposing defenses prepare even more to neutralize you. But Jayden Daniels is far from complacent. In a recent interview with Yahoo Sports, he revealed he is completely focused on improving. The quarterback mentioned spending hours reviewing his own videos and seeking to eliminate predictable patterns in his game. Additionally, Daniels reported having constant conversations with the coaching staff to identify areas for improvement and tweak details that can mean the difference between a successful play and an interception. This shows maturity and a desire to progress, two essential characteristics to overcome any second-year challenges. Nevertheless, it's important to remember that some aspects are beyond the athlete's control. In 2025, Daniels will face defenses more prepared to counter his style. Everyone has studied his strengths, so the level of difficulty will be higher. The difference, however, is that he is not alone in this mission. The Commanders' management and coaching staff have shown they fully understand the situation and are working to surround their quarterback with the best possible support. It's no wonder they invested heavily to ensure a deep and balanced roster. Among the most important reinforcements to support Daniels' development are the arrival of wide receiver Deebo Samuel, a dangerous offensive weapon acquired via trade, and the signing of Laramie Tunsil, one of the best left tackles in the NFL to protect our quarterback's blind side. Let's be honest, a more complete offense makes any transition easier. It's clear that the strategy is to surround Daniels with high-level players, reducing the chances of his performance suffering drastic drops in upcoming games. What excites me most as a fan is seeing this harmony between the franchise, coaching staff, and player, all focused on growing together and silencing the doubters. The natural concern about the potential second-year slump is being handled internally with professionalism, video study, focused training, and open dialogue. We are witnessing a more mature, confident Jayden Daniels, who is also humble enough to recognize challenges and work on them. Now, I want to hear from you. With all this preparation, do you think Jayden Daniels will truly take a leap in quality in 2025, overcoming that dreaded downhill curve known to NFL followers? Or could the increased pressure and new defensive schemes be a bigger obstacle than anticipated? Share your thoughts. Subscribe to the channel so we can analyze this game by game and share it with other fans. Let's follow the next chapter of Daniels' story with the Commanders together.